Hello to everyone, my name is Christian Ojeda, and this is my first journal from this semester, in which I will talk about three topics that I need to cover, which are my learning cycle planning, my feedback session, as well as the teaching practices that I was able to see during this semester. First, I'm going to speak about my goals for my cycle planning. My goal for this unit was to improve my fluency, as I believe that sometimes I tend to speak in a fragmented way, and I tend to make some pauses that I shouldn't do, because sometimes I don't know a certain word, I cannot find a proper word, or maybe I don't know how to pronounce a word, and that makes me take more time than the one that I should to think about how to say the word, so that affects my fluency. In order to improve, I've been trying to speak in a more regular base in English with friends or with my ELAB teacher. In the case of my ELAB teacher, it is good because when I go to the ELAB and I see my teacher, I only communicate with him in English, and that is really good because I need to be fluent in order to establish a conversation with him in front of the students or even outside of the classroom. I need to be fluent and I need to speak in a natural pace and also in an intelligible way. So I believe that it has been a really good exercise to improve my fluency. Also, I've been trying to speak with friends about current topics that had been happening here in Chile, and we give our opinion and we try to speak in the most natural way that we can with the best pace, the best rhythm. So yeah, sadly I cannot show you evidence of that because I didn't record myself talking with my friends or with my lab teacher, but I can assure you that I have improved and I have worked really hard on that. Regarding my feedback session, I need to confess that I was amazed by the fact that I received a really good grade for my task because even though that I put a lot of effort onto it, I was not expecting such a high grade. But anyway, I'm happy for that. That reflects that I have improved on my writing skills, and the evidence is there on the grade because it was almost a perfect grade. Even though there's still work to do to get the best grade possible, which is a 7. So I still need to take into account some structures and I need to bear in mind the use of some words. So I still need to practice and I still need to put even more effort onto my tasks. In this feedback session, I also spoke with my teacher about the importance of teachers being fluent when speaking, because if we want to develop the communicative approach in our classrooms, we need to be fluent and we need to have a good pace. We need to be intelligible as well because we need to communicate properly with our students. So I guess that my objective was good because if you want to be a good teacher, you need to be fluent. By last, I would like to talk about the reading seminar, and I would like to express that I loved the fact that we could choose the book that we wanted to read instead of being restricted to a certain amount of books or just one book. You can see that everyone in the career, every single student was so excited to read the book that they wanted to read, and by that, the activity was a success because everyone was so into the work and everyone was really eager to share what they thought about the book and giving their opinions. So, definitely in my future classroom, I would like to use a similar kind of a strategy by giving freedom to my students to choose the things that they want to read. But maybe I would change the format a bit, and I would reduce the amount of books to a certain limit, because maybe the students would like to read is some book that is not appropriate for the unit that we will be studying. So maybe I will choose some books and I will present them to the class, and then the students will be able to choose the book that they want to read. Another activity that I would love to use in my future classroom is one related to the stations when presenting, because the class was able to divide into small groups, and the groups were able to decide which station they wanted to listen first. So it is better because I believe that when you are with few people and you're closer with the individual that is presenting, you can create a closer link, and you can be more into the presentation. You can put more attention to it instead of when you are with a lot of people next to you and you can get distracted easily. So I believe that in the schools, when kids are presenting, students tend to get distracted and they tend to talk, they tend to laugh when their classmates are presenting. So maybe with this method, we can create better presentations, and the students put can put more attention onto them. So I would definitely love to use that in the future. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.